Oh, fuck.
So that was the second time I had crabs.
Yeah. So tell us about the first time you had crabs.
Well, the first time was actual crabs.
Like snow crab or
Yeah.
What are you, a Dungeness? You like king crab? You like blue crab? What do you like? Those blue crabs are... I imagine those blue crabs are like bottom of the barrel. It's like you get the... Like in It's Always Sunny. Bro, It's Always Sunny, you have a reference for everything. But remember
like
when they go down by the
spider trail.
docks? And
Yeah.
they're fishing in this muddy-ass, like, shitty water. And they're getting these... They get the crabs, Charlie.
Like crabbing. They look like spiders. Are they sea spiders?
Those little blue
Basically,
crabs, man.
That's
They're...
basically what they are.
Blue crabs. All right. I love all crab except for blue crab because people have this fucking idea that just fry those fuckers whole and just eat them whole like that. I'm not eating the fucking shell.
People
and
do
all
that,
the
bro.
fucking. Remember when we tried to put that in a po' boy
What?
at work? A blue crab po' boy. Remember that?
No. I was probably... That was the year I wasn't there,
you
probably.
weren't there, bro.
You guys did a lot of crazy shit while I was
That
gone.
was god awful. It was fucking disgusting. I went.
Sounds nasty.
Yeah.
Eating crab shell does not sound appealing.
Does not.
So what
I
was
haven't
it? Was it a whole crab?
Yeah, a blue crab is a soft shell crab.
Uh-huh.
But
No.
you get the whole crab, and we would panko it and deep fry it, and put it between two pieces of French bread with some
No
lettuce, pickles,
deal.
tomatoes, Creole mustard. That's on the fucking
That thing-
menu, sir.
It's not anymore.
Not anymore.
I imagine that thing got sent back a lot.
No.
Excuse me, this still has shell on it?
No, but they knew what they were getting when they ordered it, right? A
I
lot of-
had to explain it. Like, I ordered it the first time because I'm like, all right, I like crab. It's a soft shell crab. I'm game. I'm going to try this out. I fucking ordered it. I'm going to try it out. Got the fucking sandwich. Took one bite. Not only is there shell in there,
guts.
but it's gamey.
So it's like
Oh,
tastes
damn.
wild, like not.
Yeah. It does not taste too fresh.
That's
It's all
And it-
about
and it
that
was-
king crab.
All about that king crab, right? So here's the thing. I don't see people eat shells of shellfish too often.
I don't know. I don't think
The
I've
only
ever
time
seen that.
I have, there's two cultures that I know that I've seen it and that do it, right? It's, well, 3 or 4 or 5. All right. So it's basically like Puerto Ricans, Colombians, African American, like Quinn. Quinn will eat shrimp with the shell on.
Really?
I've
The
seen
peel
that.
and eat?
Yeah, like the peel and eat shrimp.
Jay does that.
That's insane.
I've seen that. I've
You
seen
can
that.
like peel them with your mouth though. Like that's not eating the shell.
No. They're not spitting the shell out.
No.
They're eating the shell and the shrimp whole.
no deal. No, I've never
I'm-
seen anyone.
yes, I'm not talking about what you're doing because I've seen that too, and I believe in that. That's like sunflower seeds to me. It's like
Yeah, like-
you pull the shrimp off, you can peel the shell off with your tongue,
Right.
yeah, and just like spit it out and eat the shrimp. Cool with that. That's A1.
You
In
still
fact,
got the
that's more
you still got the dookie vein in there too.
Dookie vein. That's just fucking sea
Flavor.
algae. Who cares?
I know, but you'd be surprised on how much people. Like I remember there was this one lady who's like,
shrimp devein.
they're not. I'm like, well, no, ma'am. They're you have to peel them. So how would we devein them if they're not peeled, right?
In fact, since you're peeling them, you can devein them yourself. You know.
Yeah, just real easy. Just pull it out. It's real easy.
I don't know. It don't bother me, but the shells that does kind of strike me like some type
That's
of way.
weird.
It's
That-
weird.
that's
It's weird.
strange.
And no harsh on
strange.
my friend Quinn because he's a cool guy. But I did notice that about him. He's like eating the shrimps, scrimps. Whole. No, G sounds good.
Okay, so welcome to the Dish Pit Podcast,
good.
everyone. I am your host, Jay Fandango. We're back here for another episode. I'm joined by everybody here. They're going to introduce themselves. Cause
Oh,
I believe in
I'm
that.
apparently I'm Makito now.
Oh,
Or-
Mikito.
Makito.
Mikito!
Yeah, Mikito now.
Mikey Miguel.
Mikey Miguel is
no.
dead. Makito
Mikito.
reigns
Mikito.
because of this prep lady.
This lady's... Man, we know she doesn't listen.
Jordan's nickname is My Darlings.
You know, and his funny thing is, this is how it happened. Osman, right? This is
Yeah.
his guy. He was a cook, and I would fuck with him. I was like, "How you doing today, darling?" I said that one time to Osman in front of Odelia. That's her name. And from that point on, she's obsessed. She's like, "Darling," like just calls me darling all the time. Like,
She only speaks Spanish, but she's Jordan. And I didn't even know this until recently. She's like, "Oh, it's my darlings, my darlings."
Is she kind of on the older side?
Yeah, she's like 40s.
She's like 40s. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I
older
just think-
Hispanic
Yeah,
lady.
I just think it's
Makes
hilarious
sense.
because she'll be calling Jordan my darlings, and Jordan will just like roll his eyes and walk away.
Do you not like
Because she
her? or
does
something?
no, it's just like it's like the thing.
No, she's cool.
With the cooks at work, like the like certain Hispanic people, they will just say the fucking same thing to you over and over and
Oh, yeah.
over. Like Junior will be like, "Papi, hola, hola, papi." Like bro, I've said hello to you 17 times
Every
today.
time you pass him,
Yes.
you're trying to say
papi,
hola.
hello.
Yes, the same
God
thing.
damn
That's how
it, Junior.
That's how he caught the Maquito. Because I've known that Odelia calls me, oh, Maquito, oh, Maquito. Da, da, da,
I never heard her
Maquito."
say that.
Michael.
He's never heard that. Yeah. Little Michael. You never heard that until like the other day. He was like, oh, Maquito, huh? And she's like, yes, it's me, Maquito. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Jordan fucking heard it.
You did the
'Cause
same thing with Darling. Though.
I know.
Like you kept saying, and then started calling you Darling too.
I fucked up almost. I'm like, no, I'm not Darling. He's Darling. She's
Played
like,
yourself.
Oh, see? I'm like, yeah, he's Darling. He's my darling. I'm not my darling.
Now she
All right.
thinks. Now she thinks I'm your darling.
And
Bro.
I'm your co-host, Mark.
Good deal.
And then G is back again. Hello, G. How you
Yes.
doing today, sir?
G back again. Chocolate Daddy, aka Papa Tumbe.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
You
like
got
that.
you got the what's it called? Don't be a menace kind
I
of
got
going on right now.
I figured I'd rock something a little different today.
That
you
looks
know?
cool, bro. I was gonna tell you, man. I like
Man,
that.
it was all in my face, and it's thick, so pulling it back is sometimes a struggle. So
I hear you. Well, you
Okay.
got different things going
Yeah,
on
the
than I
dreads,
do,
man.
but
That's serious. Yeah, it's a different kind of like you understand the plight that is having long hair, but also you have your own issues too.
man, honestly, I didn't have long hair until about a year and a half ago.
You grew it pretty quick.
Man, it's getting there.
Is it probably it's probably because you're getting it twisted fairly regularly, right? No,
No, I go like
Just goes quick.
2-3 months
that's
in
per-
between.
to the guys I know, that's regularly like for
Really?
the dreads. Like at one British, I can't remember. Like he'll go like a year.
Man, when you
Was that 7 months? 8 months?
8 months.
8 months, almost like 8 months without getting his shit twisted. Perry, like Marquell, I knew all these guys. They tried to get dreads, and they were just awful at upkeeping it. So 2 to 3 months every 2 to 3 months, that's like upkeep.
Yeah.
So that's why their dreads were growing so fucking slow.
okay.
I remember talking to you about this, saying how much money is saved letting your hair grow, not having to deal with the barber. Really, it's the line.
every 2 weeks.
Exactly, the line saves
Yeah.
you the money, but like the retwist and the restyle, that can get costly. So,
It can.
like,
All
I
right.
get
So
it.
the last time I
I know
actually
what you
got
mean.
my hair done, I spent about $70.
Yeah.
Damn,
It was
bro.
40 for the retwist, and then another 30 for the actual haircut. You know?
See,
But
British-
boy got to
British
get his
has a
face
girl.
and top line. Yeah, you got the beard.
Yeah.
yeah. See, that's why I got out of getting a haircut. In November, it'd be 2 years since I
It's
cut
been a
my
while
hair.
for me too. It's been probably like since like December or November since I got a haircut last year.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck.
Definitely
Like,
since the beginning of COVID.
and then when I had long hair, last time I had long hair, I would go and get like shit done. I'd get styled, I'd get thinned out. I've had my shit twisted. I've had all the shit. And I'm like, why? If I'm having long hair, it's like growing a beard. You're growing a beard so you don't have to fucking shave every day,
Yeah.
right? That's the point.
Exactly, right? Yes,
So if
exactly.
I'm getting long hair,
And
so
it's not itchy either.
It's, yeah. And then once you get, oh man, once it gets past a certain length and the itchiness goes away, like my beard was before you can let that motherfucker go for fuck ever.
Man,
I could have let that beard go for the rest of my life because it was already beyond the point where it wouldn't itch anymore, and I was just like grooming it. I bought the beard balm, all that shit, and then I got super high and tried to fucking trim it down on a Friday and fucked up.
I remember you going into the bathroom and be like, I'm just going to trim it down. I was like, okay. It comes out, no beard. Like a straight one, like what
Straight
you have right
one.
now. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's because I got it
I
down
was
to
like, whoa, Jesus.
I got it down to
Your
a 2.
chin. I see it.
I got it down to a 2, and it was cool. And I was like looking in the mirror, and I'm like, oh wait, there's this little fuzzy thing. Let me go put the blade back on. And I put it back on. It was the one blade. Well, now I'm fucked. Now the whole thing's one.
my beard only gets so long. It'll get to like this length here, and
Well-
then it'll stop growing.
It'll get there, bro. Don't worry. Every guy has that problem at one point or another. It's just about shaving it, letting it grow out, shaving it, let it grow out. It'll eventually, like, bro, if you kept doing that, you'd have a beard.
I mean, I've gotten to the point where I'm trying to shave it more regularly, like so that it stimulates it. Right? It stimulates the follicles. Right?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get
So
it done.
that's what happened to me in the Marine Corps. They make you shave regardless.
Even if you don't have any hair.
You don't have any hair. Everybody's shaving.
In the
Everybody's doing the same thing. You're all equal. You're all soldiers. Everybody's shaving today. Twice a day.
That's crazy for the guys that can't grow beards.
Yeah. And then I came out of that shit where it was like, I didn't have a beard. I didn't have nothing. I didn't even think I could grow a beard, right? And then my first 8 months in the middle, like when you're in combat, you're not going to a barber or anything. And I'm like, holy shit. People are like, man, your beard's coming in pretty. I'm like, I got a fucking beard? Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's where all the sand's coming from. Ah!
People say that, and I've been shaving. You watch your uncles growing up. Was I the only one that used to see their uncles shaving in the back? I'm like, teach me that, Uncle Al. Dude, I've been shaving since I was a kid. Nowhere on my face is there, like, even the hair on when they cut all of this off, and I look like a child. It takes like months and months and months for it to grow back, so I look like a teenager. Like, I don't know how.
That is true, and you're 30.
Bro,
I didn't
it
think
doesn't
about
make
that. You
any
guys are already
sense.
30.
Yeah.
Ain't jeans, bro.
There's a specific part, like right here on my beard, that does not grow.
I have,
Just
I have it right here. See that? You see the spot? Look.
There's a spot.
yeah, I see it.
See it?
Yeah.
I have a spot right here. It's like a thumbprint.
I have to
Yeah,
like
I see it
kind
too.
of. I have to
Yeah.
kind of do this. I have to kind of like.
Fill it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fill it in.
Right here.
Man.
And
it's
then
like a thumbprint.
don't get me started
There you
if I shave this too short. It looks ridiculous.
I
Oh
just
my
want to
God.
go to y'all.
It's like it's like male pattern baldness on my chin.
go. That's what I had forever, bro. I was the fucking tool with the fucking. No, first I had just the hair growing down here, and then no goatee, no nothing. I had long sideburns, and then just like the hair growing right here, like a fucking asshole, right? And then,
Soul patch.
it wasn't even a soul patch. Soul patch would be
Just
cool.
the- just the
this.
undergrowth right
Just
here,
the
like-
undergrowth right here on my chin, like, and then I grew in my mustache, and then had the goatee, right? And then I tried to grow in my beard. Well, here's the thing, I already got my goatee used to growing in. So when I would try to grow my whole beard, the goatee grows in. The goatee grows in actually. Well, now it doesn't because I've trained it away. But at the beginning, it was like the goatee would come in, and then the beard would
Yeah.
just stay like this the whole time. My goatee kept just going. I looked like a fucking idiot.
That's
dude.
exactly what my shit looks like. Like, fucking idiotic. Like, absolutely. It's gonna get there.
Oh man, hey, I love facial hair, guys. Hey, the chicks love it too. Beards are in.
They are.
Yeah, I
are
mean,
in.
I've gotten more play because of my beard than I ever would have if I didn't have one.
Yeah, I have to be
And that's
extra
not because-
smooth because I can't do the beard. So.
Exactly.
Mhm.
See, we all have our own strengths.
Beards and long hair are kind of in right now.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, it was kind of like when I was in high school, that was like the beginning of like cool hair being okay.
Yeah.
Because all the emo kids and the scene kids, they're growing their hair out.
I
like,
did not have cool hair as a kid, and I want like seeing cartoons, seeing people. I'm like, man,
Anime
he can
hair.
do the part. He has long hair, bro. I didn't have cool hair. I know what you mean.
Bro, you could cosplay as there's a character from D Gray Man. His name is Tiki Mick, and he's like a brown skinned character, and he has like this wavy curly hair, and it's like gelled back, and he wears like a top hat, and he's diabolical. Like it's super cool.
I'm trying to be that.
I can show you a picture of what
I'm
he
trying
looks
to be
like. He's
that.
fucking badass.
That's
like,
not cosplay. That's just Mark on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'm trying to be that. I'll dress up like
He already
Tiki
does.
bro. A top hat.
Bro,
say less.
When I was a kid, I had fucked up. Like, so my hair was like blonde when I was a little kid. It was straight blonde. My parents, you know,
So you do-
they hated me. No, they gave me the chili bowl haircut.
Okay.
You know,
The
for
chili
sure.
bowl.
Yeah. My parents were so cheap. They never took me to a barber. Never. My mom's like, I'll cut your hair.
You went to school looking like Mandark?
Bro.
Bro.
And so then I hit puberty, right? And so this is right at the time where I wanted my hair cut like the Terminator. All right. I'm older, you know, right? So I wanted the fucking spikes. So my hand.
He's steady doing it. Stop playing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could be.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
you,
Bro,
bro.
the-
Tiki Mick.
Absolutely you.
For
Like,
sure.
Yeah.
You
D Gray
already,
Man's awesome. It
you
just
already got it
sucks-
started.
It just sucks that the author, the creator of D Gray Man, she's like always getting sick. So the chapters are really spread out.
Oh, that
People
does
are like, "Is it even ever gonna finish?" Like
Isn't that the same thing they're saying about Hunter? Yeah.
same thing. The guy's having back problems. There's like times where he's like the panels look like children drew it. Like, it's awful because he's just trying to meet a deadline for Shueisha.
He's just
which
trying to get it
Shueisha
through.
is basically, imagine Activision. Shueisha is basically Activision for Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump's the magazine, and Shueisha is the publisher where all of the, bureaucracy
But it
and
sounds a lot
corporate
meaner
shit is.
because they're probably like, oh yeah, what okay.
No, see, the thing is, they have
just how they
they
sound,
are
bro.
Japanese and they have expectations and they have deadlines and they're very serious about it. That's like One Piece. The anime is, instead of seasonal like most animes, it's year round, except for the break it finally got with the COVID. It got like a 4 or 5 month break, thank God. So now the animation is actually on par with what it should be, instead of, because Toei has the money.
That's good, G. That's good. That's good.
Toei has the money to make the animation for One Piece good. It just sucks. But yeah, back to Hunter x Hunter. That guy, hopefully he pulls through and can finish the fucking story.
Yeah, man.
It's still not done.
I was hyped when I saw that he finally meets Jing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, all of this searching, like he finally meets this man.
I haven't read all of Hunter x Hunter. I've only read like 4 volumes.
Oh.
I have the first volume on my shelf.
like,
Blake's over there like, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry.
here's the thing. Neither of you have finished it. Because why? Because it's not finished.
this is very true. Those are facts.
But it's the
sir.
same thing about One Piece. But One Piece at least is, every year we get at least 40 chapters.
I
hate
gotta start
stories
reading
that,
the manga.
that aren't done. So like, I cannot get on One Piece with y'all. I'm sorry, it's cool, but
Here's the
no.
thing. If you started reading One Piece right now, you probably wouldn't finish till it's done. Because you'd probably read like 5 chapters every like 2 months.
It's so good, bro.
Man, it's so good. I will vouch my life on One Piece.
I
One
wait
Piece-
for every Saturday for it to come out. Like every Saturday, I'm like, "Yo, when's 9 o'clock coming around?"
Really, G?
Yeah,
You're
like-
like that?
Yeah, bro, like-
yeah.
Laurel does
They
the
used
same
to-
thing too.
No,
one of
I
our
mean, no.
coworkers.
I know a lot of people that do that. A lot. You. G, mad respect for you, bro.
I do the same thing for.
Wow,
Wow,
respect for
bro.
you.
Wow.
'Cause-
I'm
no.
over here waiting 2 weeks for a fucking chapter.
No, I know, but Jordan, you're
so
over here.
juicy.
Jordan, you're like on a different level with it. Like,
It's
whenever
obsession.
I meet somebody, yeah, you're
I'm obsessed.
you're obsessed.
I know.
You're what?
I have
no,
a minor
you're
problem.
a fan. You're a fan
Fanboy for sure.
because fan is short for fanatic.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so you are a true fan, and that I respect you for that. But anybody else that has that amount of like, well, I wait every because I wait for things too, like to come out just so I can. Oh, I just gotta see them.
Waiting on God of High School
Waiting
every
on
week.
Fucking,
Man, I started that. That shit is live as fuck. I haven't finished it, so don't ruin anything.
The manga,
Like,
the webcomic, even better. And it's in full color.
I don't understand how y'all wait a week to watch a new episode when
Bro.
half the episodes be the last episode you just watched.
Yeah.
Every anime
That's-
plays.
You're
I
right.
hate
that's a valid
You know, like
fact.
the recap.
No, you're
That
right.
is an issue.
That's why we're on the same level.
Bring it back to One Piece. Why the anime is a problem? Because what they do is they start the right. You got the Toei logo combined with like the production intro. That's like 30
and
seconds.
then the fucking intro
Intro's like
is
2.5
like 2
minutes.
minutes.
and they put more time into the intro than the whole fucking show.
It's just to create. So it's just.
And
so
then
they
there's
have
a
to,
recap. So 5 minutes go by before the episode
Yeah,
starts.
it's so they have to create less product
Yeah.
and put it out there.
That here. Let me just.
It's the
put this out
Dragon
there.
Ball motif. Dragon Ball already did it. That's what
No, Dragon Ball actually. Dragon Ball Super is kind of on that level, but Dragon Ball Z was good.
Dragon Ball Z was good just because it was like.
And think about the time it was made. It was made in the 90s.
It was the
Yes.
beginning.
So
for-
I just started
That's what I love.
rewatching. I just started rewatching Dragon Ball.
Hold on, I want to say this right now.
Wow.
Oda
Initial
is not
Dragon Ball.
Oda is not at all responsible for the anime of One Piece.
Really?
Really?
No, Toei just does their thing. I'm convinced Oda has a hands-off approach when it comes to the anime.
He probably
because
does.
they add things. Like with the Kaido versus Luffy when Luffy fought Kaido and lost in the manga, that was 1 page.
Really?
He got hit, knocked out instantly.
They stretched that into a whole episode.
Yeah, so that's
One
two,
page. It
like-
was like 2 pages.
that's what I'm talking about, and that's the level of intellect that you have with it. Where it's like, what I would compare it like. It's like when people read. It's like when we read the books of Game of Thrones and then watch the show.
Yeah,
and
way
then,
more
like,
detailed.
Way more detail. Way they're like events happen. And you can compare
Yeah.
the same event in the book. Like that's the level of intellect that you have with One Piece, and that's why it's interesting whenever you talk it to me because it's like the same thing whenever I talk about something that interests y'all with history or something, and I'm like going off, and everybody's like, oh yeah, it's that type of passion, it's that type of drive. Like I respect anybody that has that type of passion.
It's kind of embarrassing
for
though.
anything. It's not. It's
because
not.
you have knowledge of things that most people actually care about. I'm over here talking about fucking the poneglyphs in One Piece and like, bro, who the fuck is Joy Boy?
Blue Agave story blew my mind. That
Are you
day
talking
when
about-
she was like, "Oh my god,
You
I love
blew her mind so
Patron."
hard, DJ didn't get laid that night.
That night was so awesome.
Oh, the Blue Agave
I feel like I really got to know y'all in that moment because I was like, okay,
I forgot about that night.
we were all absorbing the fact that we had different things to drink,
And we were all new to each other too at that moment. Remember?
Yes.
Because it was like Jacoby and Jez came over, and then like you were here, Mark, but it wasn't like you were new.
it was like we were really about to mesh.
Yeah.
So we all start drinking, and she says, "I brought this," and here Michael just finished this Blue Agave breakdown, and she's like, "I love Patron." And we're like, "Oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about."
She doesn't.
She starts drinking, and then DJ, it was that night, man.
Oh, that's cool, bro. That makes me feel good. It does. On
I
the
feel
inside.
shitty
Why?
because he's making you feel good. I'm just,
No, but it's like the same stupid. But what I would compare it for is the same stupid passion like I have for fucking sports. Or not in
that's how you feel about sports is how I am with video games.
exactly. So it's not defined
Which
as
is
like
why I feel like
sports.
a loser, bro.
No, it's not
God
defined
damn.
as.
I mean,
I love
no,
video games
I fuck
too.
with video games tough.
I fuck with video games tough
Thank you,
too. My sports thing is limited to the teams that I actually like, and because of the teams that I actually like is why I know about that sport. All right.
people and weed. That's it for me. I know people. I know weed.
You know movies pretty well too.
Yeah, you're pretty good with movies.
You're
Major
the
cinephile.
fucking moviest movie bust. No, you're the buffiest movie buff I've ever met, bro. Like, you know all the movies.
It's hard when I meet a girl too, because I'm like, bro, I'll like reference a movie and we're like, yeah, like, I'll say, do you know this guy? He's in this movie or whatever. And then
Classic.
she's like, I
Yeah.
haven't seen that movie or that movie. And I'm like, well, maybe let me find something that's you might know. And then
The
I'd say-
worst
like I was
is-
watching How to Train Your Dragon with Aurora earlier for the first time, which, by the way, that movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
It is great.
I'm gonna watch
Fucking
it.
great.
Bro,
It is great.
I had never watched it before today. That movie is fucking awesome.
If you're
I
a
love
father
Jay-
and you have a kid
Jay
and they
Bar-
want to watch How to Train Your Dragon, you're
Do
like,
it.
let's watch that shit twice, bitch.
Jay Baruchel, the guy from Knocked Up and
Yeah.
This Is the End.
Yeah.
That skinny Canadian guy.
Yeah, the one that's kind of awkward.
And he has like a interesting voice.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah,
has,
the
like,
one
a-
with the Woody
Oh my
Woodpecker.
God.
He has a Woody Woodpecker tattoo.
But that movie was awesome, and I was talking to Aurora. She was sitting on the couch, and I was like, "It's Jay. It's like that. It's like that Jay Baruchel from Knocked Up, and This Is the End." And she didn't know, and I was like, showed her a picture, and even then, she's like, "I don't know." Like, God damn it! And this is not normal. How many actors and movies and references I know?
I don't know.
That's why I
but
need to go to film school so I can meet people like me.
I
That's
reference
not-
movies in like pretty much everything I do.
that might not be good. Like, and I was thinking about
That's
this.
not good that I do that.
No. That what you're thinking about, like, the thought that you just had, because I actually thought about that for you, because I was like, Jordan, you'd belong back in film school.
should
You
go to
would
film school. That'd be
definitely
dope.
like your passion is in directing and production. My passion is on the other side of the plane.
Writing.
Writing.
I like to
Bro.
write too, though.
So
It's like I understand where you're coming from and how you're relaying that information, but you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't feel bad like, she doesn't understand like what fucking actor or whatever the fuck that
I don't feel bad. It just feels like I have less in common with the people I'm talking to, like, and then I'm trying to find things
But
that I'm
what
in
I'm
common with these people, but a lot of the girls I talk to, they don't have anything they do.
So
They're
think
like,
about
I
this.
just go to work and I exist.
Think about this: you go to film school, and not only are you with people that have that in common with you, but they're trying to outcompete you. They're trying to outdo you. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
it might not be the best like environment to meet somebody.
No, I'm not trying to meet a girl.
I
but
wouldn't.
the best place to meet people is where you're around like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
You know the
Yeah.
problem with that is, here I'm gonna call this the hero's paradox. So I love cards. I love card games. I play Yu-Gi-Oh. Now I'm into Magic. I love the whole nerdy thing. Card shops are awesome. Go to a card shop. The card shop guy is a fucking prick.
He's a douche. I
And
know
then
exactly who you're
the
talking
guys
about.
that are at the shop, 80% of them are fucking obnoxious.
It's like being an
It's
episode
like, bro,
of The
I
Simpsons.
thought we were like-minded. Why are you this way?
See, and this is
You're
why.
with the comic book store guy at The Simpsons. That's the card shop guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
mine.
exactly who. That's exactly what
Yeah,
he's like.
and his name is
Like,
Tyler. And his name is
like,
Tyler.
I'm sure.
That's exactly what he's
Sure,
like.
some
I remember one
fucking
time.
faggoty named
I remember
Tyler.
he has
I
a
didn't
he has a
mean to say-
What?
girlfriend. I remember one time
What?
he's surprised that Tyler from Heroes has a girlfriend.
He does.
I remember one time I was at
Holy
Heroes
shit!
and I'm buying cards and his girlfriend is there like giving him like she's opening a backpack, she's pulling out his lunch for him, telling him about it, and he was asking him a question. He's like, "Yes, dear," like being like kind of passive aggressive,
Yeah.
like while he's like kind of checking me out, and I'm just like, "Oh God, this is awkward." Is this how people? I'm like 15, and he's like in his 20s, 25, 26, 27, I assume, and I'm like, Jesus, this is how. Jeez. Is that how people talked?
You know, I think certain things that happen in your life kind of lead you to be how you are. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know what he's been through, but he must have been through some shit. You know, like, cause he's totally a dick. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think the comic
He used to
book
be
guys-
worse. He used to be worse.
Really?
I'll give him that, yeah. Because when was the first time you went? Like, how long ago was the first time you went to Heroes?
I was about 19.
So 11 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Where's
about
this
the same.
place at?
You were
Where's this
probably
place
going
at?
there the same time I was. Just 11 years ago. I was 14, so I wasn't going to Heroes quite yet.
It was
but-
still down the street. Like,
yeah, it
it's
was
moved.
next to that Asian, next to the Chinese restaurant and the barbecue place,
and the
right?
Sweet Mesquite, yeah.
Yeah, and
The
then there was a
fucking
Kroger
Sweet
across the
Mesquite,
street.
bro.
Sweet Miss
Yeah.
Skeet.
Me and DJ Blake and our other buddies, we would go across the Kroger. We get a loaf of bread and some lunch meat and cheese, and we'd eat our picnic out in the Kroger parking lot. Go back to Heroes, spend the rest of our money on cards. Like, it's good times. Card shops are great, especially when you have a group of
Yeah.
friends that you're with, so
Yeah.
you don't have to deal with those aforementioned obnoxious dudes that I was
Yeah.
telling you about.
Wow,
Because
bro.
they really are annoying. You know, like the Gamers Club when I was in high school, I was in the Anime and Gamers Club, right? I loved anime. I
You
loved
had
gamers.
an anime and gamers club in high school?
You know why? Because we had a teacher who was into it, and he was the club like proctor, basically.
Yeah.
His name was Mr. Sinclair. Cool guy, Shaggy looking dude. He looked like Shaggy. He even wore the shirt that looked like Shaggy.
Yeah.
And there was
Did he say zoinks?
there was a thing when we were graduating. There was a
You know
thing where we
he
were
didn't say
graduating, and we had him jump into one. Like we had him like, okay, I'm Scooby. You
Yeah.
have to say zoinks and jump in my arms, and he did it because he's like not a big guy.
Yeah.
So he did it. It was pretty funny.
No
But-
shit.
So yeah, we would get together every Thursday or so, and
That's cool. We would
We
never
would-
have that shit.
every other Thursday, we would go and watch anime. People would bring their like PlayStations and what anime they wanted to watch, and there was TVs in the library. There was like 4 or 5 TVs to hook up to, and there was couches and cappuccino machines. They had like a snack bar, and then every Thursday after that, it was Gamers Club. Everyone would bring their consoles, their video games. We would all play games together, like
Man, bro, I'm
Tekken,
10 years
Naruto,
too
Bro,
late.
that's
Smash Bros.
dope.
That
They
is
did not do
awesome.
shit like that
They
for
had
us.
nothing like
This
that.
was a fairly new thing when we were going.
They had nothing like that.
We was lucky to
And it
have
was-
that off period lunch.
We had to pay $5 a semester to be in the club.
I would have.
$5.
But here's the catch: 80% of the club was fucking obnoxious, beard neck, cringeworthy. There was a kid named Jedediah, like a tall black kid. His glasses were goggles. They were literally glasses that were strapped onto his head.
These are my prescription goggles.
So
I remember he got into a fight with my friend Timothy. I don't remember what it was over. It was while we were waiting for the late buses because clubs
had late buses.
tutorials,
Yeah.
extracurriculars. If you were on sports, you would catch these buses home. We're waiting on that, and they start scrapping in the dirt. Like, Jesus Christ, these are supposed to be gamers. They're just fighting each other.
Damn.
Two like skinny little kids, like both wear glasses, and it's like Timothy is definitely one of the cool nerds. He even like he's kind of transitioned, like he's like a rapper now.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Timothy was he was my best friend in high school, and we would always go to these events and extracurriculars and stuff like that. And then we'd have like our friend Dat, who he would kick anyone's ass. Dat was the one. Yeah, Dat was the one that broke up the fight, because he was like he would whoop your ass any day, no problem, 3v1. Like, he was that strong. He was trained in certain martial arts.
Dat.
was-
He
had a
sounds. He
sensei.
sounds like he's
His name is Dat Lee.
of.
Like,
of
I was
of
gonna say
Oriental
Dat Nguyen.
descent.
Vietnamese.
Yeah. Okay. That makes
This
sense.
motherfucker was like
Did-
5'4", stocky as fuck. Like, his muscle, bruh, he could probably still whip my ass.
Did he know like Muay Thai or some shit? Like,
He knows several. I don't know specifically what. I never asked, but I knew he was trained in a couple different variations of martial arts.
bro.
And his dad was even more serious, bro. Like, his dad would come in the room, start saying some Vietnamese shit, pretty calm. Then Dad would be like, he would say something in an annoyed Vietnamese voice, and then his dad would start walking up and hike his leg up and like start jabbing at him with his foot, like,
Bro,
like
no fucking
and then
way.
they start screaming at each other in Vietnamese, and it was crazy. Like, it is exactly how you think of fucking Asian household is.
Fucking
Rice
way.
cooker on the floor. They had a fucking a courtyard. They had a straw patty hat in the house. They're always screaming at each other. Even I'm like, Dad, what's going on? He was like, oh, they were just asking me to like grab
Bro,
something.
his dad was doing the Chun-Li
Yeah,
kick at
yeah.
this man. Like,
Bro, I am not shocked. Like, I'm listening to Jordan's story.
And Dad's fucking hilarious.
I
too,
have
like,
I have several high school friends that were Vietnamese. You know, I have Adam Nguyen, a bunch of Nguyen's. All right, and then a couple Lees.
you say
know?
Nguyen?
Nguyen.
Win.
Nguyen.
When?
Win.
Nguyen.
It's
Win.
not Nguyen.
it's
Nguyen.
win. It's win.
It's
It's
win.
win.
It's pronounced
Nguyen.
win for sure.
When?
It's win.
It's pronounced win.
When?
Nguyen.
It's not.
win.
It's not.
Nguyen.
I used to say Nguyen.
Yeah, Nguyen.
No, all right. I'm gonna get you
Like
on the
they
level.
say
like,
Van Nuys in LA when you're in LA?
no, bro.
Mayonnaise?
It's like
Van Nuys.
it's Van
He
Nuys.
said man eyes.
Van
I was like,
Nuys.
mayonnaise?
Nguyen.
Win.
It's win.
Benafleck.
Damn it. He always does
For
this
sure.
shit.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
great.
like-
What's the other one I have, bro?
Name is Capriccio.
Anyway,
Forget about it.
but I would be at their house all the time. That's where I fucking
Yeah, it's
started
awesome.
doing.
They always
That's
got
where
food.
I started doing Sherm for the first time.
At the Asian person's house?
Yeah.
Asian
we
people
were
get fucked up.
we were
would
getting
drink.
it. We were getting it to sell it, and we were
They
Yeah,
had Sherm at this Asian people's house. What? Like,
No, my boy Adam was getting it in,
oh wow.
and then we would
Girl, I am
test. We would
high on PCP.
we would test it out, you know. So we would dip, we would dip the fucking sweets in formaldehyde and just
Fucking
let
psycho.
them chill.
Pigs, yeah.
Yeah, that's Sherm, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
how-
like, you could just let it
That
chill
gorilla
out.
pig.
I'd rather go for the Juicy J combo.
You
Dip
can
your
let it
blunt
chill
in
out
lean.
and crystallize.
I've definitely
drink some
done. I've
orange
done the
juice.
lean for sure. I've done.
I've
the
done lean. I did one line and it didn't get me
Nah, you need two.
leaning. You know,
need a
You
dub.
gotta do a deuce.
You gotta
I
do a
should have done
for
a deuce.
sure. At least a deuce.
I should have done a
You
deuce.
gotta do
because
at
I was a
least a
heavy
deuce.
smoker.
Y'all
at the-
tripping. Y'all tripping hard.
At least
I
a
used to
deuce
sip
and a
activists, and if you can't say, "Oh, I pulled a phone," you wasn't leaning, bro. You might have
mean,
slept
look,
good.
good.
Bro, that
Bro,
phone, when you
I'm on
pull
that
that
Foe
phone,
is definitely good,
bro,
but
you
at
be
least a
dumb
deuce.
and
like-
waking back up like,
Bro,
"Oh,
I'm
I
not
got
trying-
Here's the
more
thing.
in my-" bro,
That's what I'm-
fiending on the
that's-
cup.
That's what I'm talking about, though.
That's
Those
how
guys
you
that
end
get
up like
the
ASAP
foe,
Yams.
You po the foe. You're gonna pay. All right.
And you'll
It
pass
depends
out.
on what time. It depends on what
Man.
time you're doing it. All right, because in my time it was $40, but now it could be $80, it could be $100, and you're gonna get a faux line, and you're gonna pour it in your drink, and then you're gonna fucking pass out. That's wasting
That's
that
what I
goddamn
said, exactly.
money, bro.
Why do
Waking
people-
up and like, oh, I got more. Like, bitch, you just wasted fucking
On my
2
mama,
sips.
when I jumped in the game and activists was in the streets, it was 50 a line. And we, by the time Big Bro put me, I remember learning how to shoot. I remember learning all these things. And like when the drink came, it was like, man, I can do that. I'm 18. It's not like when cigarettes were cool and you had to ask a friend. It was like, bro, I know where to go.
Yeah.
They can't tell me I'm a kid. And all I really need is a baby bottle and a Sprite.
Yep. That's all you need.
Styrofoam cup. Can't nobody stop me from
Nobody
getting
stop you
this.
from doing that.
So by the time your tolerance got up, all you really needed was that one blunt and that one cup. And oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
What
I'm
I
gonna
would
be on that
do-
Good,
juice.
bro. You be sleeping so and wake up.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? So
What I
Refreshed.
would do My MO is I would get a foe,
Yeah.
roll a blunt,
Yeah.
dip the blunt in there,
Got to.
let that bitch just chill out for a second.
You would pour it in
and
the
then
cap.
you pour it in the cap, and then you pour your line, and just roll it in your leader. You gotta throw some fucking
Jolly Ranchers.
Ranchers.
Yep, already know. Jolly.
I would.
Watermelon, green apple. I don't
I'm at-
touch nothing else.
I'm at the time.
The lifesavers, the hard ones.
I'm at
are
the
good,
time
too.
of life where Sprite Remix was the shit.
Okay.
That's what you use, Sprite Remix, and you fucking pull your line in there, blah blah blah. That's a fucking good night, my
Yeah.
friend. You fucking smoke that hoe. You could chill with 2 people
Man.
and still be like,
Be good.
wake up. Oh man,
So good. Oh man, I slept. Ah.
I'm more
feel
into
like
dabs
$1,000,000
now.
bucks.
though.
dabs are
great.
good, bro.
Yeah,
dabs are
no,
good.
No one can. No one
No
can
one
hate
can
on that.
hate
Man.
One
on that.
before bed every night.
Yeah, no one
All
can
on
hate on
Debo.
that.
I would love that.
But
You
yeah.
named your
But-
piece Debo.
You met Debo.
I forgot.
But
Is
what-
Debo the?
Oh, the
one?
honeycomb piece. We never really named. We never officially named the honeycomb piece. I didn't want to go with honey because it's too.
Yeah, that's too white, bro.
Yeah.
It's like honeycomb. Bitch, you couldn't be more
What we got?
fucking.
Persephone, Corinne Stevens, BD1, and
Oh, you should do BB-8.
oh man, it'd be so cool to have a all round piece.
I was thinking about like getting a puppy and naming my puppy BB-8.
Why?
BB-8.
BB-8.
You would
That's
have to
stupid.
yell it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a fucking dog and name it fucking Optimus Prime then.
So what's wrong with that?
All right, fine. How about Sigma 7?
Okay, it's cool.
I'm getting a dog. The next dog I get is gonna be a boy, and I'm naming him Kyle Barker.
Yo, I wanted to get
Kyle
a
Barker.
I wanted to get a bearded dragon and name it Kyle. And they're like, "Oh, it's your bearded dragon. What's its name?" Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Getting a dog. I'm naming him Kyle.
What was the
Barker.
dog's name from Scrubs?
Rowdy.
Rowdy.
I used to have a Rowdy.
You did? You had
I
a
did.
rowdy?
I had a.
You had a
she
stuffed
looked
dog?
Just
Yeah,
No,
no.
but she looked. I had a dog.
It was like a
named it
lab or
Rowdy.
something, right? Like a yellow lab or something.
Rowdy was like
Rowdy
the
was a golden retriever.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure what
I
her
thought golden
breed
retrievers
was.
had long hair.
The second
No, you
one
can
that they
cut their
replaced,
hair.
that Carla cut the deal with, was
Aren't
She-
Labradors
she-
Labrador
She looked
retrievers?
a lot like Rowdy, like.
Technically, yes.
But then I got a new.
Maybe
dog.
it's a mix between a golden retriever and a Labrador.
I think they're both retrieving dogs because Labradors do retrieve. Because trust me, I've had plenty of animals brought to me by my Labrador.
My dog, she's a pit bull. She doesn't retrieve shit.
No, they'll eat them,
No, she don't.
or they'll just kill
My
and
dog,
leave.
my dog is like so gentle.
Oh
Pit
yeah,
bulls are originally
Same.
like babysitting dogs.
that's true.
So
They
my,
love babies. They're not gonna like eat your baby.
No,
my
they don't.
current dog is half pit, half boxer.
They treat your dog. They treat.
So
Oh, that's an
gentle,
awesome breed.
So gentle.
Wouldn't hurt a kitten. But then
Ever.
the offspring from my dog, they would destroy a kitten or a small dog.
I used to encourage
They would
that.
Rip it.
They would
They've done it to
destroy.
a possum, a squirrel. Here's my theory, right? Spike was the dad. He was a puppy.
My boy
from-
Spike.
He was. No, never mind.
Spike.
I don't think he was inbred. Never mind. He wasn't inbred.
So far,
I
all of
think
my-
Spike just gave us demon genes because he was aggressive and then had puppies with my dog. And then the two. Sunny
The
is
babies
super
got
sweet, but then Sasha is really protective and they're sheltered a lot. So Sunny follows Sasha's lead. Sunny's not really aggressive, but Sasha's crazy.
I've had every dog I've had has been named after royalty, and they've all been badass. We had a what's the German Shepherd named Sheba, meanest fucking dog I've ever had in my life. Literally, my aunt comes over, gives me a hug, I fall down, she bites my aunt on the ass. She's met my aunt. That's how cool this dog was.
I named a lot of my recent animals after Roman emperors.
Yes. So we got Zeus, Thor,
Vesuvius.
Princess, Queen, and King.
I had Augustus, Tiberius, Nero, Claudius, and then Marcus Aurelius.
I named my dog Brownie.
What if I named my dog Mark?
My current dog's name is Cora.
No, you name
That's
him
a good
Marcus
name.
Aurelius. Cora, that's a good name, yeah.
I'm gonna name my next dog fucking Damien.
That's a good
That's a good
name.
Or
name.
Malachi.
That's a good name.
Damien?
Well, why
Damien.
not Adam?
Because fuck that.
That's exactly what the Antichrist.
Oh,
is.
Adam.
not-
Are you talking about from Good Omens?
Yeah.
Why not Beelzebub? If you're gonna do
Bro, speaking of
demon-
Beelzebub, Beelzebub is another good anime y'all should watch.
I haven't
What's
seen
it
that
about?
one yet.
What about
So-
Balthazar?
Balthazar is a good one too. So Beelzebub, right? Beelzebub, Lord of Flies, son of the devil,
Mm-hmm.
comes to Earth, gets sent to Earth. He's a baby, and he is found by the main character. His name is Oga, and he is basically a fucking. He's like, if you remember Yusuke Urameshi, he
Yeah.
would fucking
One of
fight,
my favorite-
He would
yeah.
fight everybody in the school, like he would whoop everyone's ass in the school, like fucking just straight smash everyone. And he finds this baby, and the baby becomes attached to him, and he slowly demons start to come after him to try to retrieve or try to something. No, there's a wet nurse, like she's a demon as well, and she's there to try to like guide the young master or whatever. And it's like a blonde hot like demon in a maid outfit, so her name is Hilda, I think, or Helga or something. And they get into all kinds of crazy fucking situations. Like sooner or later, Oga gets to power up because of the power of the fucking
Dark Lord.
yeah, exactly. And the baby and him become like they get form a stronger bond. And bro, the baby looks like Zorro as a baby,
So
like with green moss hair. He has a pacifier in his mouth. It's funny and it's awesome. Like Beelzebub is great. It's finished too, so you could finish that bad boy.
You said it's an anime?
Anime or manga.
that I might watch because I like completed story.
Bro, Oga, bro, this dude has like fucking sharp teeth. That's how like he's like a fucking badass. He's cool.
Okay.
He like scraps hard.
I'm about to put that on my queue.
He's like
right
looking it
now.
up right now.
You know what I hate when people pronounce Q quo.
Who
says
does
that?
that?
I had a friend.
Where they do
Whoa.
that at?
Well, you pronounce it Ben Affleck. You're nowhere to talk.
No, that's just Ben Affleck. That's how he wants his name pronounced,
sound
bro. Like, why do
Nguyen.
you like? Huh?
Nguyen.
You said Nguyen.
Nguyen.
You
I said
did.
Nguyen.
You said Nguyen. That's not.
Nguyen.
That's not how you say it.
Yeah, that's how you say it, bro.
You can't just keep repeating it, and that's not.
Nguyen,
gonna
Nguyen, 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 Nguyen. That's how you say it.
No, it's not. You got a 2.
With the disadvantage.
With a disadvantage.
Or if it's disadvantage, you got to roll again.
No, yep. Roll
Still a
17.
No, that was
Wow.
a 19. If it's disadvantage, you take the lower number.
This baby looks like a baby Zorro.
Yeah, yeah. It's great. And Oga is the skinny like kid with the dark hair.
All right, I'm about to put this on.
Yeah,
my
it's
queue.
great, bro. I
So is
recommend it.
everybody happy about the weather?
The weather's great right now. I was gonna say that earlier. Like,
Man.
So
ladies
good.
and gentlemen,
I got
we are
to
moving
wear
on
a
to the
sweater.
weather forecast.
Oh,
Forecast.
I'm not brave enough to wear a sweater yet. 'Cause
Not yet.
As soon as I wear a
At
sweater,
night, I was wishing I had one.
I
As
got
soon-
to wear a sweater the other day. It was perfect. I woke up, it was 60 degrees. Walked
It's
outside,
too
I was like, oh, it's perfect.
what time did you wake up? Like at 6 o'clock?
Well, I have to be at work at 9, so I got up at like 7:30. I had to walk the dog, things of that nature.
Ugh.
You know, when Michael has to work at 10, he doesn't wake up till 9:30.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like to be late,
He's not late
Not late.
usually.
But
Usually.
I also like to take a shower and, like
I do too.
get.
I'll wake up
Prepared.
at fucking 9:30 and still shower and get ready.
Yeah.
I gotta have
Bro,
time.
I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
no.
I hate putting clothes on right after a shower.
I have to have
I
time. Yeah, like
I love taking a shower and only having like 5 minutes for the shower.
no, bro. Like I gotta.
You love that?
I love it.
soak. I like to.
Why?
Chill.
Because,
Bro,
man,
I
shower.
use 2
I
different
love.
soaps.
Hold on, guys. I can't tell you. love nothing more than the thought of being fucking rushed in my morning routine.
No,
Yeah, I can't do that.
I gotta soak, bro.
I don't have to soak, bro.
I gotta.
It's-
I use 2
I gotta-
different
oh,
soaps.
oh, oh,
You know,
oh.
you know the
and a-
Japanese say if you
and a
take
body
bath
lotion.
for an hour,
Come back.
that's unhealthy.
Can't be doing all
You
that.
can't be putting all that fucking hot water on your skin, taking all that oil away, bro.
I
Like, you
don't
need
know.
that shit, bro. You
I
need it.
using hot water all
Black
the time.
folks gotta use lotion, man.
Yeah, man. I'm baby oil.
Which
me
is
up.
why I
What are you
need
gonna cover
time.
up the dirt with oil? I mean, with
No,
lotion?
no. See, if we take a long shower and then we don't put on lotion, we get super ashy.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
get that because
bro.
you're
Correct.
You're basically disintegrating all those oils on your
Right,
body.
Exactly.
so we gotta
To-
replace those with the lotion.
Heard.
No.
So to
I respect
fix
I
it-
respect it.
To fix it, don't take a long shower, bro.
Nah,
Don't be taking all that oil off your
DJ,
skin.
That makes no
You
sense.
need it. You need it.
Bro, I gotta scrub.
You know
scrub
how
a
girls
dub.
say like they don't
DJ
wash their
doesn't
hair? Like you don't wash your hair every time you take a shower, do you?
No.
No.
Of course not.
I do.
It's asinine.
All right, when my
Because
hair was short, I
do.
used to.
When my hair was short, I did.
I wash my hair every time.
I don't.
When my hair was short, I did. But honestly, like if I were to take a shower, if I were to shampoo my hair every time, it would be really frizzy right now.
Okay, so imagine that. So imagine the same concept, but with your skin. All right? I'm not saying not take a shower.
My skin
I'm
can't
saying,
get frizzy, bro.
Yes, it can. Your skin has hair on it, bro. What do you think is causing the ash?
Dryness of the skin.
Yeah, and the hair is breaking your skin off.
Man.
The dryness is at the root of your hair. It's not because your skin is just inherently dry. We're human beings. We're Homo sapiens. Hair completely covers our entire body. Even on your forehead, even on your cheeks, where you don't think that you actually have hair, there's little tiny
can
fucking
feel it.
hairs. There's
Yeah, I've
little
seen- I've
tiny
seen
hairs.
them, yeah.
So the dryness is at each and every pore at the end of every hair follicle, all right? So if your hair is not moist, your fucking skin is not going to be moist, and it's going to help break apart your skin. So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
hot water.
Scientist Michael has
Yeah,
entered the building.
Hot water does what?
Mark, you're pissing Mark off.
I know, I can see it by the look in his face. And,
No, I'm just high.
All right. So, hot water
We're over here
does
smoking
what?
cigarettes.
Hot
What do you
water
mean?
and soap does what? Takes all the oil completely off. It degreases you, right? So it takes your skin and completely leaves it dry. Which is why cold showers are actually not bad for you.
I when I shampoo
what you
my
do?
hair, I use cold water.
You
That's
wash,
what you do.
You wash with hot water, and then right before you get the shower, rinse off with cold.
Well, that's
then
cool
your
to seal your pores up.
pores get sealed.
That's cool to seal your pores up. But what I'm saying is for people that need
Don't
oil.
take a fucking 45-minute shower.
Need
Just do
oil
that.
and moisture
no,
on your
like,
skin.
I
No,
need at
like,
least
I
10,
do-
20 minutes.
That's fine.
I'm not.
That's reasonable. I
Yeah.
take like a
10, 20 minutes is
shower.
fine.
If you got 20 minutes, look, this is how we get down at the
10
Go ahead
minutes,
and give me
bro.
your step-by-step on
You
your
grab
shower.
the bar?
10 minutes.
You grab the Dove for men.
Dove for
Wait,
men.
so you put the
yeah,
bar
he,
straight on your
he
body?
knows what's up.
Of course, I have actually, bro.
The washcloth.
I have a face rag that I use,
And
then
a loofah.
I have gloves that I put on.
Really?
Yeah, they're like scrubbies.
Yeah.
Oh, like
They help me
exfoliating gloves.
exfoliate.
They're loofahs.
I just
So,
straight
yeah.
up take the
Loofah
shower
gloves.
gel
I got a blue
on the
I
body,
got a
bro.
blue
Yeah, me
glove,
too.
and I got some yellow gloves.
Like a
for
real
different
man.
things. But yeah,
Like a
one's
real
for my
man.
face, one's for my body.
So you
I
have
do
like
that,
these loofah gloves,
and
these
then-
fucking.
See, all
After
you're
I'm
doing is
covered.
you're exfoliating all the oil off of your skin. You're
I'm-
causing your
Catch
problem,
me,
bro.
Michael. Catch me. This is
Look at
how
his
I
skin;
do
he's
it.
glowing.
Then I put the Bed Bath and Beyond
It's 'cause
scent
he has
on,
to
'cause
buy all this
is how my
product to
body
look
need
like
to be
that.
smelling. Fuck that Dove shit. It got me
Right,
all
it's like a-
dry.
You
and
gotta buy
all
the
feeling-
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Then once I'm
Bed
clean,
Bag and Beyond.
I turn the water off and
It's
I
all in
keep
the
the,
bag.
baby
All
oil
in the
in the shower, bro. Now I'm. Let me rub that in.
All right, that's pretty smart.
The baby
Let me
oil.
rub that in.
All right, that's
I
pretty
get
smart.
dry in the now I'm like a duck. Now the water running off me, bro. So I grab the towel, I pat myself dry. You know what I'm saying? Put my gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm oiled up. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I can go scrub my face in front
The
of
baby
Keeping the
oil's
baby
a
oil
good
in the-
idea.
Keeping the baby oil in the shower so you can, that
Every
makes
time.
sense.
So what you're
Baby
basically doing is rinsing all of the bad oil off of you
Mhm.
and then reapplying good oil.
Yeah, yeah.
I can get behind that theory.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Every
I
time.
I can
I
get
need to
behind
get
that
some baby
theory.
oil. I don't have.
It don't
I
even
have
matter if it's
lotion.
the off brand.
Yeah, I need
but
to get
just
some.
the
I've been
upkeep of
meaning
it all will
to.
keep you. Because the only thing that'll be ashy about me will be like right here.
Bro,
and I'll
I
keep
be-
some lotion in the car.
I
and
be
I'll-
good. I be
I
good.
Yeah.
rub on my hands and it matches the scent that I use in the shower.
That
See,
is very
Bed Bath and
dangerously
Beyond.
specific.
But that's actually very smart because I have inherently dry skin.
Mm-hmm.
I just normally do.
Yeah, just.
So
Do you lotion?
I
No.
do lotion.
You
But
do?
it's so annoying
I had to, bro.
have to.
My hands got so bad at a point, like they would just fucking just crack.
Really, I don't lotion at
Like
fucking
they would
all,
just
man.
they would
Like,
just
my,
crack
My skin is naturally
and then just like break off,
moist,
and then
I
especially
guess.
like right
It's
here
crazy.
on the back side of my
chemistry,
arms.
bro. Like,
It's the back side
Different
of my
bodies.
arms. It's my
Yeah.
Puerto Rican
Goddamn
side
dryness,
on me, bro.
Puerto Rican dryness.
Like
Shit'll get you.
I just
joking.
inherited that. I'm just
Yeah,
joking,
like
but
everybody has a different chemistry.
different
like,
chemistry.
So you got
like
different things work for different
I
people.
like that, which is why, like I said, like I'm cool with like a 5-minute shower because I'll get in there, get out, I'll do what I fucking need to do, I'll be clean, but I don't want to like completely take all of the oil and shit out of my skin because then I'm just gonna be putting fucking lotion on my skin, and I'm at work all goddamn day where I'm fucking putting sanitizer on and shit and constantly drying my shit out. So it's like
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
So that's where I come from. The baby oil idea.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
See, I
'Cause
just
then I
do
can
it the
take a
old-fashioned way, man.
I feel like it locks in whatever scent you just applied to your, to
yeah,
get you
I was
clean
just
a
thinking
little
that.
bit longer.
I was just thinking
last.
that. Yeah.
New baby
Yeah.
smell.
See, I don't even care about the scent. I just want my fucking skin to feel good. I don't care how I feel to other people.
There's that
'cause,
too.
I just want my shower not to be fucking boiling.
Cause I dry off in the shower. I
Really?
don't step out of the
I
tub
don't-
and I'm
I
like,
like
let me
hot
dry
water. I
off.
don't
Yeah, I
want
dry off in the shower, but then I step out of the tub and just kind of like try to like air. But I take care of everything in the shower.
I do this weird thing where I dry all the way off to my foot on, and then I'm like, all right, that's dry.
Me
This can
too.
touch the
I do
ground.
that. I do that too.
It's so weird.
I do that too.
I have to lay a towel out.
I'm a weirdo.
So I thought I was the only one.
I'm
Am
a
I the
weirdo.
only one that likes scalding hot showers?
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
It has
I
to be on
love
my
that.
back for
No.
like 10 seconds at least. Scorching.
You have to
Bro,
get.
I love it so hot, bro. Like I'll be.
I need it to
That
feel
shit
like my
burns.
skin is
Like,
red.
That's
on
the
my back.
thing.
I can-
Like, I don't feel like completely clean unless the shit is scalding hot.
It's got a definite. All right, maybe not scalding,
All right.
but like it has to have a bite to it at least.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Need
I
some-
have to.
Ooh,
yeah,
Jordan likes
like
it.
yeah.
Gotta warm up
I
to
don't.
it.
Yeah.
I don't like scalding hot showers.
I love hot
I
showers.
like hot showers. I like hot water. I like a hot tub. That hot. I don't want the fucking water to burn my fucking
101
skin.
degrees.
Like I'm fucking washing my hair and my head. I can feel
Your scalp.
My
Yeah.
my head burning. No, it's not good.
All you
No,
gotta
so
do.
not quite scalding.
I'm like, you're not getting
I don't
what I'm
think,
saying.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I feel what you're saying. Not quite
Like-
scalding, but like
It hurts
Like
so
you
good.
have to you
It
have
hurts
to
so good.
feel that bite to
Yes.
it, like
Yeah,
and warm
I
up.
don't
Exactly.
mind. I really do.
you
like
gotta get
hot
your
water.
back like.
Yeah,
all
like
right, okay.
first you gotta
all
get
right.
used to it, and then you're like, all
My
right,
shower.
cool. Like,
I don't know if you have this. Y'all have the same problem in this bathroom, but our fucking water is so hot.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It gets as hot as it possibly can. I barely have the hot water on. I'm like, I have the cold all the way the fuck on, and I have the hot water.
like just a twist.
And then to get it to a good temperature, I have to tweak micro like a little bit. And then if you do it too much, it'll be cold. If you do it too much, it'll be cold. So
Dude,
a lot of times,
I've had a shower
a lot
like
of times
that.
I'll just go hot real quick, and I'm like, oh god, it's too hot. Cold. Switch off. Oh, it's so cold. Like,
So that was the
sucks. I need this fucking shower.
I've had a shower like that.
So that was my shower at the last apartment, right? Since I came here and Jordan was telling me about the shower and I got in here and I'm like, oh, I could kind of tweak. It wasn't as bad as my last apartment because my last apartment was literally like one of those handles, all right? So it was a round
man.
thing with a handle and you like pull it out to start the water. You know, it had like the little thing you pull out for the shower. And then it was hot, or then it was cold and then hot. And it had like a little fucking little meter.
Yep.
Like paint, like a decal, like on there where it's like, this is cold, this is hotter, this is medium, this is hotter, and this is hot. And so you would try to take the handle and put it like, well, I only want it like a little bit hot. And you put it like right there and a little bit hot, and it's like scalding fucking hot. And then you're like, oh, all right, hold on, let me pull back.
You gotta.
You're
Let me
like,
push
it's
it
so
on a
hot, you're like, this
little
is
bit.
not healthy. This is not good for the human body.
I'm gonna push it on a little bit cold. You push it on a little bit cold, and it's fucking freezing cold. It's like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna go less than the hot that I did the last time. So you pull back to the center, and then you
101 I
push
can
back
do.
forward,
How do you know the temperature?
and
When you
it's
said
more
jacuzzi.
hot than the last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 101 is fine. Sometimes our water gets like 120 fucking degrees. Like, I can just see the steam pouring off the water. Like, it fills my bathroom. I have to open my fucking door. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So I tell you, so it was like it was a guessing game with my old apartment. It was like at one point I was just like, fuck it, just like Just gonna be scalding hot water. And
Every
do it real
single
quick.
shower
yeah, just
has a sweet spot though. Like
do.
you have to just find the sweet spot.
It's not that
where
easy.
you
at
know
this.
that if
I've
it
been
go-
here a year and a half, bro.
I found
a
it
year
twice.
and a half, you still haven't found the sweet spot.
It's gotten worse since I've lived here.
What?
Really?
Yeah. It used to be better.
Sucks.
I thought I was at the sweet spot in my new place, and the other day I turned it up like a notch, and it was hotter. I was like, oh! So like, yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah, there's a little
Christ.
learning curve.
Oh shit, we didn't say this at the beginning, but this is our 1 year anniversary. We didn't say it last week. Wait, the 19th was our 1 year anniversary. We didn't say it. We missed it by about 11 days.
Oh, September 19th.
Was our first podcast episode.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna say this: that technically wasn't our first podcast episode. We had done like, oh my god, so many test recordings.
Oh, that's
so many,
true. I forgot about
So many
that.
weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks of us just trying to be like, okay, this is what we're doing this week. We gotta figure it out before we finally. We're just like, all right, we need the fucking mixer. We need all these mics because at
There's
first
so many
we
video.
don't have
Oh,
it anymore.
no, anniversary.
We used, yeah, that was our first microphone. We used the Blue Snowball.
This is our
Wow.
first
Not on
microphone.
not on the first episode.
Not in the first episode, but
But
that's what we
our test episode.
our test episode, like the one that we like
a
posted.
Blue Snowball. I think was $70.
Now
Did
we
you have?
50
Did you sit it right
episodes
in the middle and
I s-
everybody like
It was
squeeze in
it's-
to
it's-
talk?
It has like an omnidirectional, so you just sit in the middle of the table, and everyone can just talk, and it'll pick it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it had a real echoey, vacant sound
You
to it.
need a really good treated room to use this microphone to like,
I mean,
the fullest.
maybe a few more of these on
Yeah,
different
This
we were
is
spots.
planning-
before all of this, because we were still sitting here at this table.
I had just
going
built
this
this
way.
table.
Yeah,
I built this table for this podcast.
Seriously,
Yeah.
you made this
I
table.
Yes.
built this table.
he made that table.
For
the
I went to
podcast.
Lowe's,
Good
and
on you, mate.
Yeah, man. We stained it and we glossed it.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. It's a good table. Yeah.
Now look at how so much purpose it served. Now we're
Oh,
doing
so
magic
much.
and D&D.
We're doing so much
and,
shit on
like,
it, man.
So
Like,
much.
Never wobbled, not one time.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm so impressed that I made it perfectly fucking level.
You did.
Bro.
I thought you purchased this
Did not.
as is. Like I never would have guessed that you built it. So
Really?
yeah,
I mean,
That's a
Wobbled,
testament.
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, there were people that wanted to buy me to build them tables.
yeah. You should build me one.
I could if I had the workspace. It was a nightmare. There's still probably sawdust up there.
He did it in here.
I did it in here. We were like with a handsaw.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
We were in here with
Seriously?
a handsaw. We had like sheets laid down, and then we were in here fucking sanding all these boards.
Dude,
And
this
then
is-
dust everywhere, bro. It was like on the walls, on the floor. It took us like weeks, and even now, like the tops of my pops, are probably
Tops of
dusty as fuck because of the sawdust. But yeah, it was definitely a fun. It took us about we did it in about 6 hours one day, and then I put another like 3 or 4, 2
Yeah,
or 3 in the next
for the
day
glossing?
for the glossing and the staining.
He did it in a
staining
week.
was the best part. I was like, holy shit! Once this like I have a before and after, the stain really just made this table come together. Like,
Yeah.
I put the stain on, it seeps into every crack and darkens it and makes it look this way.
Yeah, you
this
can-
was
you can
originally
really
like
see it.
this was originally just like plain old beige wood.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I need a table. What's
Yeah.
up? How
I
much you
can help.
charging?
It was a farmer's table.
yeah, it's the materials are only the materials are not the expensive part. It's just mostly the labor.
Right. I figured the labor would cost me. I don't mind.
I probably do it for about $2 bills.
This is
$3
good
bills.
work.
For
This
you,
is solid
I probably do
work,
it for about
sir.
$250.
I think I can swing that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I need a table.
because like the materials about $80 for all the wood and the screws, and then there's gloss. But I still have some of that, so I wouldn't really factor it in. But if I were to charge like a random person, I'd probably charge them like $400 or $500 for
Make
it.
your
Hell
make your money.
yeah.
Like,
It's handmade.
yeah, like
Hell yeah.
Like
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like 1 year anniversary.
And-
Many years to come.
Many years to
guys.
come, all
I'm
right?
very glad to be here on the anniversary podcast.
Right? This is
50th episode.
nice.
We're
Yeah.
glad to have y'all here, too, to be honest. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's always good to have people on the show.
Oh yeah, I'm appreciative.
Because usually it's just us, like, well, at first, like, the first, like, 30 or so episodes, it was
It's
just
just
us.
YouTube
We had
bullshit.
guests
Yeah.
every now and then, but it was always, like, we had DJ on, and DJ doesn't speak unless spoken to, and Robert was on. He was cool. Robert was cool.
Robert
but
was cool.
He's really reserved. He had his buddy Taylor on, Taylor was terrible.
But he
'cause
was super
hammered.
drunk.
Yeah, he was terrible, but he was drunk.
He wants to come back and do a
Redeem
redemption. Yeah, do a
we
redemption.
can do that
episode.
for him eventually. But
Like he wants to.
I think my favorite Orko was on once. He's cool. My favorite guest was probably Richard. Richard
Yeah.
was cool. He's a friend. He works at Pablo's where Blake used to work. But
Richard was good.
yeah,
I don't know. We've had a bunch of good episodes. I think we should task Blake with like making highlights for the last.
I feel like
year.
that's a lot of work for him to do.
No, I think he can do it. I think he
50
can.
episodes to go through,
Yeah,
each
just like
at
it-
least an hour long.
At least.
And the extra episodes because we're planning to do another seasonal video.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Y'all want to be in on it?
We're gonna
I'm
be.
down.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be doing some like a Halloween video. Where I want to do a Thanksgiving video. I want to do a Christmas video, New Year's, because we did a Christmas video last year and I think it was really fun.
Yeah.
And I think we can do even better this year.
Dude, I have
we
a
did.
and not get
fucking-
copyrighted because Mariah fucking.
I
did it.
have
Ugly
a
ass.
fucking Santa suit. I
Great.
have that. I will wear it.
And Michael hates Christmas, so it's great.
Yeah, and I
the
hate Christmas, so it's
podcast.
We
awesome.
can decorate a tree.
Bro, you gonna
We
be
can-
Black Santa for
Black.
Christmas?
I will be Black Santa for you guys.
Oh, we can go. we
be
can
great.
go meet the people.
You need to have like a bag of 40s or something. Like
Like when we're gonna go make some Christmas
That would
food,
be
we can have
unsafe.
G.
I think I can manage
Dressed as
that
Black
actually. Santa delivering 40s to the hood. I can
That'd
do
be great.
that. I can do
40s
that.
and ammunition.
That's awesome.
It's like don't be a menace.
No, but I was thinking us we all do a jack-o'-lantern episode for the fall.
Oh yeah, he
Like, we
wants to
all-
carve jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah,
I think
let's
we could
carve
do that.
jack-o'-lanterns.
Whoever like creates the best jack-o'-lantern.
We could probably have like a judge
Okay.
and be like, make him wear like an art hat.
A
Like,
bowler.
no, is that what they're called? Not like a bowler, but like one of those French hats that artists
Or
wear.
like a beret.
Yeah, a beret.
A
Make him wear a
beret.
beret
Make 'em
sideways.
wear a beret.
Hell yeah, I think that'll be great.
Yeah, and let's all like carve a jack-o'-lantern and then just like post it out
That'll
front.
be-
I think that'd be
Dude,
kind
I'm
of
down.
cool.
We need to do that in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, let's do that in the next week or so.
I mean, yeah, Halloween
Because
is
God knows how long it's gonna
fast
take me to
approaching.
edit the video. I want to have the video by Halloween. If we do the now, it'll probably incline me to do it before Halloween.
Let's
'cause
plan it next week.
We did that Japan crate video a couple weeks ago, and I made the video, but my computer crashed, so I was like, I give up on this shit. But I just have to render it
Well,
and upload it.
just render it and render the fat out of it, and then that's what we need to do.
It takes a little while, man. You know,
It's
slow
called
cook it.
Rendering the fat. Yeah, slow cook it, slow burn it.
So guys, we have to get going. We have D&D to play.
Oh yeah, we
need
do.
to end this. We need to wrap this episode
Oh,
up.
it's been an hour already.
Yeah, I know, right? Time flies when you're having fun.
We didn't even talk about the debate.
We did
I'm
not
glad.
talk
Thank
about
God.
the debate.
I'm glad. Thank the
you.
fuck Christ.
Let's just say this: the
Hallelujah.
debate was retarded. We all hated it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was
pretty funny,
hilarious.
but-
It was funny.
but it was terrible as well.
It was
Oh,
probably
yeah,
the
it
worst
was-
debate I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I
it
would
was-
rather watch an episode of Community where they debate on Community. That debate episode
Yeah, that
about is man good or is man evil.
Oh, let's watch that next. I haven't seen
All
that in a
right,
while.
guys. So we're gonna wrap this episode up. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you next.
Thanks
See
for
you
having me
next.
on, guys.
See you next fall.
Peace.